Alright, bitches, so we've got some spoilers for the next couple episodes of Dragon Ball Super, and there's actually some pretty interesting stuff in here, even though these are all going to be just, filler episodes, slice of life episodes. None of these, leaks or spoilers are really getting into the Universal Survival arc quite yet, but this is trending pretty close to when those episodes are going to begin. So first we have episode 74, which basically it looks like the Great Saiyaman movie kind of is going to be like a two episode parter, kind of like the way the Hit little sequence was, where Goku and Hit kind of fought for those two episodes rather than just the one. And it looks like this Great Saiyaman sequence is going to be similar to that, in which it'll be two instead of just one episode. Now, then it gets a little more interesting for episode 75, where it says Goku is bored without a training partner. So Chi-Chi calls Gohan, who turns into Great Saiyaman, and takes Goku on, but... So, looks like Goku is going to start training with a bunch of different people. Now, I'm not sure why exactly, like Vegeta or Whis are not involved in this. I mean, who knows? We'll get to Vegeta in a second. There actually may be a reason why Vegeta is not training with Goku at the time. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people are super excited about this. You're seeing all of the photoshopped Super Saiyan Blue Gohans all over the place, and all the Super Saiyan Rage Gohans all over the place, but I I can't imagine in this episode we're going to see anything like that. And then when we move on to episode 76, it says Krillin is picked to be Goku's next training partner. He suggests that they train together under Master Roshi like old times. As part of their training, Master Roshi orders them to get the Paradise Grass Herb, and in the forest they find Frieza, Majin Buu, Cell, and other old foes Goku and Co. have fought. Alright, so this is actually pretty interesting to me. I'm actually definitely looking forward to this one. Obviously, just again, it's like a little filler episode. But this to me looks like it could be very reminiscent of the very first chapter of the Dragon Ball Super manga, in which Goku is doing kind of like some shadow boxing, like, he's training, doing image training, and he's imagining himself fighting Final Form Frieza, Final Form Cell, and Kid Buu. So I imagine we could get into something pretty similar with this. I will definitely enjoy hearing the Japanese voice actors for, the Japanese voice actor for Cell again. I am excited to see Cell again. I always did like Cell as a villain quite a lot, and him showing back up will be cool. Now, the one thing I do find interesting is that this is going to be Goku and Krillin, so we might end up with some really hilarious screenshots of Krillin absolutely destroying like Cell, Buu, or Frieza, or maybe, it says other possible villains in the past, maybe Demon King Piccolo, Dabura, maybe, some of the androids, Android 19. Remember so long ago, Android 19 kind of beat Goku's ass. Maybe he can get some revenge here. So there definitely is possibility for some hilarious moments in this episode for sure. And of the batch, this is the one I'm the most looking forward to. Now, the other really funny little line in here is that, alright, so Roshi tells them to go get this herb, right? And then all of a sudden, Goku and Krillin are fighting old villains. So, is Roshi giving him some of this magic mushroom, some of that real sticky icky? Like, what exactly is this herb? Clearly, it's making Goku and Krillin high as fuck, and they're hallucinating battling these villains. That's what I'm interpreting from this. I'm definitely excited for this episode. There is a high chance for a lot of good comedy in this one. Alright, so then we move on to episode 77. This is the big one that a lot of people are talking about. The description goes something like, when Goku goes to Bulma's house to train with Whis, he finds her belly has gotten big and learns she is pregnant with her second child. What's more, she'll be giving birth soon, and Vegeta is so nervous he can't calm down. Now, this is good, because a lot of people have been pretty upset with two major things. One, their refusal to age Goten and Trunks is baffling and borderline absurd. Trunks is pretty much the same age he is at the beginning of the, History of Trunks movie, the TV special, right around when he's training the future Gohan. That should be around the age Trunks is supposed to be, yet Here, they still have him looking like an 8-year-old child, like he was back in the BUU saga. It made no sense. Goten as well. They need to let those kids grow up and be fucking teenagers. And the second thing people have been kind of upset about is the fact that based on the timeline, like, years have passed during Dragon Ball Super, by now, Bulma should have been pregnant with Bra, and she should be giving birth to Bra pretty soon. So the fact that they are actually now getting into that is good. So now that Bra is showing up, it does look like they're going to keep having years progress. So now I think it is definitely very plausible that we could see Oob sometime down the line. Obviously, that would be after the Universal Survival arc. He's still way too young. Now, I'm not sure. I wonder if they'll, retcon the tournaments where, Goku kind of begins taking Oob under his wing and trains him. I don't know if they would, but that would be interesting to me because already the way events have played out, that whole scene of Goku explaining it to Vegeta just doesn't mesh up very well. Also, nowadays, if, Vegeta finding out about Oob being the reincarnation of Kid Buu, he'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever. Because it's not like Kid Buu, we've seen, a bunch of villains and a bunch of characters way stronger than Kid Buu at this point. Beerus, Whis, Goku Black. I don't think Zamasu is probably stronger than Kid Buu, but, Merge Zamasu, Trunks is stronger than Kid Buu. So many characters, Golden Frieza, that Kid Buu, just doesn't really register on the fear scale anymore the way he used to. So a lot of those scenes at that tournament at the end of Dragon Ball Z don't really fit so well. So I honestly hope, I guess I would almost just want them to skip past it, I guess. Maybe after the Universal Survival arc, there's another time skip and Goku is training with Oob. I wouldn't be against that. That way, because there's already enough plot holes and bullshit going on in Dragon Ball Super. Let's not continue adding to the pile. And I'm taking a look at all of these leaks and spoilers. This is on Herms' Twitter. I make sure to follow Herms because he's always got these interesting, spoilers, news things. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys could go check Herms out on Twitter. Definitely a good follow. But alright, that about covers it. Very, very excited to see Cell back in Dragon Ball Super, although I will say I do hope it is only a 1-episode thing. Let's not have Golden Cell showing up later, any bullshit like that. Just like a little, fun filler episode with a bunch of these villains is very cool. Bra being finally introduced to Dragon Ball Super is awesome. Definitely excited about the future of Dragon Ball Super right about now.